Uh-oh. How do you make electric motors? Uh-oh. Does it have to be a better one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have you tried Astra out yet? Rebecca, I have not. I actually haven't gotten to play much. Oh, the smelter? Is that a smelter? Oh my god, that's funny. That's so funny. I haven't gotten to play much. Just says I need to go to the market. I'll see you guys later. See you, Joe. Much love. Thanks for being here. It's great to see you. Good luck. Ooh, strawberry. Strawberry is basically facing the debate of, do I be productive now even though I don't feel good so that I feel better later, or do I just rest for now? Strawberry, you could always give it a try to get some stuff done, and then if it's just not happening, I would say just you know, come back another hour. You know? Rebecca, have you tried Astra? I have not. All right, chat. We're making electric fucking motors. Finally. We're now Henry Ford up in this bitch. Let's go. Henry Ford up in this bitch. Ah. I haven't. Not gonna instantly unlock her, so I'll finish my Killjoy contract and then move on to Astra. Yeah. I'm still trying to unlock Omen, because I would really like to play Omen, but I haven't had a chance yet. I've never actually played Omen, but I think, like, you know how you sort of get a vibe about a character in Valorant, and you're like, this is one that I think would make sense for me, or I'm interested in. This is not. Omen is one I've always had interested, but I haven't had a chance. Yeah, Tub. No, I meant more the factory side of things, but not that one. Not that one. I'm a raised main for now, so we'll see when I use them. But yeah, Sub says I'm an everything main. Some agents are intimidating. Cypher intimidates the shit out of me too. Raze is harder than Cypher? Rebecca, you and I are in the same boat. Cypher intimidates the shit out of me. I agree. I agree completely. All right, that's both of those added in. And then these take both of those. Ooh, let's see if we can pull that off. Okay. Both of those added in. Both of these nuts added in. Class time, peace out. See you, McPogs. Much love, man. Isn't Raze a damage agent and Cypher a support? Cypher is a what's it called? Sentinel. It's like our controller. It's like which one is it? Cypher is the one that it's like map knowledge, and it's less like, I think it's less simple as like damage support. Although it's Sentinel for being a person who frags out, and then there's like Killjoy who like controls. Killjoy would be controller, right? And Cypher would be more like knowledge. Cypher just put camera, that's it. See, it's weird though, because there's like 3 other abilities. So like, you know, I don't know that it's quite that simple. I hear you, but like, KJ and Cypher are both control. Rebecca says, let's face it, I can get shot anywhere. Yeah, but like grenades is a thing. So like I would argue that coming from other games, grenades is an easier thing to understand than some other stuff. You know, like how a grenade works is a relatively easy thing to understand if you're coming from other games, whereas understanding where a good tripwire location is a slightly harder, and when to cage and not to cage is a slightly harder thing. I haven't tried it, so we'll see. But that's just a quick instinctual thing for me. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. You guys are probably right for that matter, but it's just like I'm just trying to describe my instincts when I see Cypher, you know? Killjoy seems easier since she has a turret. Yeah. The turret seems good. And also lockdown, like lockdown's pretty simple to understand, you know? Oh, thanks, Surprise. Thanks for that roast. I feel like the last 2 days, chat has just been like, Cat's been on something. I am very interested in Cypher. I think I'm probably... Okay. Here's the question I would have. Oh, there was glare on that. That was weird. I think it's just an exceptionally weird week in the world overall. For sure. It just funnels into here in weird fucking ways. Yeah, that's true. And I didn't mean that as an attack. Like I've had more fun this week than the first half of the week sucked because I couldn't really stream. The second half of the week, I've had more fun than I've had more fun this week than I've had in a long time. Extra inventory capacity. Fuck yes. Give me that shit. All right, so all it takes for this is 2 and 2. All right, easy enough. Lack of item. I think the other part about Cypher, though, hear me out. You're definitely right. The other part of the it's sort of like when people were like, play Brimstone. Brimstone's super easy. And I'm like, okay, I hear you, but also here's where I struggle with Brimstone. Even if I understand where to smoke, the part that I struggle with Brimstone is the people who say that are dumb as fuck. All right, fair enough. The thing I struggle with Brimstone is actually more communicating. If you play an agent that is not, I know no person in Valorant should be self-sustainable, but like what's beautiful about Arena or a Raze or even a Jet, like some of the Sentinel, you know, fraggers, is like at the top level you can't play it as completely isolated, but you can play isolated at low levels and just be like, you just rely on hitting your own shots. It's not a thing I know how to do, obviously. LOL. But the thing about Brim and Cypher and Killjoy and stuff is that when you're still new enough that you don't even know callouts or or your own callouts or other people's callouts, and you're still figuring out, you know, frankly, where the fucking V button is, let alone how to talk to your teammates. The ones that require talking are just like kind of tough for that reason. I don't know. That's how it feels to me. You don't communicate, you just smoke. People see on the map where you've smoked. But when a teammate's like, smoke heaven, and you're like, smoke I literally am forgetting the name for it right now. Smoke U-Haul. Like, I don't know what that is. That's why it's not a beginner's agent, for sure. That's how I feel. And it took me a while to realize that, because the first, I'm not gonna name names because it's nobody in this chat currently. But the first player I was told, the first agent I was told to play was Brimstone, because mollies and stim beacons make sense. The problem is his most powerful thing, the smokes. It's really tough. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. Welcome to Valorant chat during Dyson, by the way. I don't know why, but we're popping off on this. I'm loving it, but you know, smoke Mars's dad's van. Honestly, Mars, I would love to. Yeah, it was a bad call, but I did get told to play. Brimstone first. And that was really rough, because then it's all these expectations for like how to smoke stuff, where to smoke, to know call outs, and you're just like, I have no fucking idea. I don't know. Brack said it out again. Sounds good, man. There can't be that many call outs. It's not about how many. If you start the game, you just don't know the call outs. And there's also like maps. It's not like necessarily knowing what exactly every call out ever, because you can figure some out just from context clues eventually, like market, you know. But the other thing too is, like, when the game is new, it's not just one thing. It's not just the call outs that is overwhelming.
Fiancé got your notification this morning and her phone only showed her the beginning, and she texted me from work, is Ryan going to be comparing sweepers or something?
Yo, I love that idea. That's hilarious. Thanks for the 5 bits, Mars. That's hilarious. Oh, fiance. Oh, fiance. I like that idea a lot. Fiance isn't wrong. We're comparing some. So how do you feel about vacuums? I love that idea. All right, sweet. We got him. Got him. I have the wrong one for one of these. Yeah, this one is not that. It is that. Cool. Beautiful. Sweeper compare stream, buy like 5 vacuums and just sweep the streamer lounge. To me, it's like this. When you're starting the game, every single thing is overwhelming, and so to be able to also keep track of a mini map and where to smoke on that and stuff, that's rough. It's like, it's just a step too far for what to understand. That's how it feels to me. All right, so let's make this thing slightly more efficient. Real quick before we literally ignore this and do something else. Let's see if it backs up at all. We have loads of that. Should probably mean this belt gets upgraded. Let's do that. Becca says I should probably study the maps more. I don't know. It also just comes over time, you know? I still can't believe he just automated motors. I mean, I still don't got so much other shit automated for sure. Okay, so with that though, I think I wanted to build another vessel probably. Is that what's slowing down our yellow? Probably, right? I should also try to level up the last 4 times to level 100 in Fortnite before the season's over. When's it over, Rebecca? Valorant is fun as fuck right now, though, I will say. I should should get a rank on my Smurf account. We should. Enough of these to make a couple. And I need a bunch of those. Takes a bunch of that. All right, cool. Oh, buddy. I am having a ton of fun playing the game this way, though. I will say we're kind of taking our sweet time on it, but it's fun. It's like the old Factorio thing. We're just like we're having a good time, having some interesting conversation. I mean, I hope it's a good time for you guys. Having some interesting conversations, you know. Fucking copper, man. March 16th or so. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now you guys got me just wanting to play some Valorant here. Do some unrated games though. Buddy. How much are you liking Dyson, Ryan? Is it better than Game That Shall Not Be Named and others like it? Here's the problem. I don't know. That's a great question, Mars. And not in the way we were talking about good questions the other day. It's a good question. I don't know Satisfactory, obviously. The way I feel about Dyson right now is that if it continues at the rate it continues at, I will like it as much, at least, as Factorio, because of the sheer fucking depth of it. The sheer fucking depth, man. There's our current, it's not even technically a planet, our current Mediterranean satellite. You know, we got all these other places to go. Got all these other places to go. Got all these other motherfucking places to go. How far into the game are you currently? Let me zoom in. There's a page. I'm 15 and a half hours in. Whew. Yeah. All right, so that does that, which gets us more titanium constantly. I have too much of that in my inventory anyways, actually. All right, so I think it's time to add other base level stuff to our logistics system. He's still very early game. I would say, I honestly think, and I'm saying this as much as a warning as anything else, I honestly think we're gonna have to end up spending about 150 hours on this, maybe 200, which is insane. So, how far towards the main goal? Yeah, like probably not a 10th. So how's that? Can I store this in here? You can. That's nice. All right, let's take a look at this. Base level resources. I think we should automate some of the real basics, like you really didn't start on the main goal yet for some reason. Surprise, are you telling me that I'm not... Are you saying he hasn't started on the Dyson Swarm itself yet for some reason? Why do you think I haven't started on that yet? Master's revealing some new Percy stuff today? I don't know. Are they, Strawberry? I didn't know that. Okay. Sweet. Yo, Mars with the receive or gift a sub. You know the drill? Let me double check something, Mars. I'll do my best. Mars, I lied to you. You lowered the price. I did. Yep. Mars, I lied to you. He's already subbed. Do a rando? Okay. Sorry about that, Mars. Oh, let's go. Astrid gets the sub. All right. It's a secret. It's a secret. Let's go. Let's go. Mars, thank you for spending the 2,000 channel points. Yeah, we lowered the price on the channel points thing. And also we made it like more explicit. You can just do it for you can do it for another person if you would like. I think it's a cool way to add a way to spend your channel points, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's great to see points being used for that. Sprigget, I agree. We gotta let you off the hook a little bit, you know? I was trying to gift it to Elon Musk, but apparently he's been subbed for over a year now. Yeah, we tried to get, like, we want Elon to get involved in what we got going on here in the solar system, but he just keeps. It turns out he's already involved. Strawberry says, "Are you streaming again today or just tomorrow?" Currently the plan, Strawberry, is to not stream today, just tomorrow. Not stream tonight, just tomorrow. It's currently the plan. Yeah. I don't think so. That if that changes, I'll say something in the Discord, but for sure. We're talking all this Valorant talk. I kind of want to play tonight, but I have other shit I should be doing, so I would love to, but sounds great, Rebecca. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, of course. Much love to you. See you, Rebecca. Go click heads. Poop on, kids. Good luck, Rebecca. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna raise them. Raise them. Teach them. Poop on them, kids. Poop on them, kids.
You guys are my favorite corner of the internet.
Yo, Rebecca. Little in the hearts to you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're a part of our little corner of the internet. Thank you, Rebecca. Thanks for the 10 bits. Thanks for your positivity, too. All right, so let's we need some more iron. So here we are going to automate some of the, how do you say, more basic items that we need. Hopefully. I need another one of those already. Shit. Oh, and I need some titanium. Fuck. All right, so to do that, I need titanium. I also need like all the basics. So let's go do that. Just gave away all my titanium, didn't I? Fuck. Uh-oh. Skedios. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Ryan, I'm excited for the weekend stream plan. So am I, Mars. Glad you said that. So am I. I think it'll be good. Yeah. Should be. It's tough. It's tough. We're in the best. It's a chef's kitchen. Chef's kitchen situ. I'm gonna restart stream. I'll be right back and we'll retry that. It's a chef's kisses situation. We have too many games I'm excited to play and not enough time to play them, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. We want to get some Among Us in. Of course. Town of Salem was a fucking blast, so we want to do that. Megan and I have Stardew that we're the newest Stardew addicts in the planet on the planet, and so of course we want to do some of that. You know, it's a tough world out there for video game lovers when you got this much to do. I think ouch, I just bit my tongue. I think Town of Salem will happen. I haven't actually gotten confirmation from a ton of people, but I think enough people that we could pull it off. Confirmed. I kind of figure our Sundays are basically becoming like pretty confirmed for Town of Salem. So or for playing games together. So my thought is sort of like I think it'll likely happen. I should play that one. Sprig it. It is hectic, but it is great. Hectic but great. How do I take this out? Shit. Wait, what did I just do? Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no, I think it's fine. It was fucking fun. Sprig it. Get in on it. It's only $5. It's true. That's true. And it was fun. It was very fun. It's a good old time. Oh, you used the browser version. I didn't know that, Mars. And it works okay? No, I mean, you didn't have any issues, so I imagine it does, but... Megan and I downloaded it on Steam. I think that's probably enough titanium. I just grabbed so much titanium. Beautiful. Dinks, I'm so happy you're here because I wanted to ask you. I was not sure if it was a test stream or not. I got the phone notification and I was like, I woke up this morning to a phone notification at 2:55 in the morning. And I was like, son of a bitch, I missed it. But it was just a test. Everything worked. Let's fucking go, Dinks. Let's go. Let's go. This one right here. I need magnets, man. How do they work? Just a test. Works super well. Beautiful. Oh my god, I remember those days. It's a fun, exciting time. That's awesome. Mike, everything's set up. So when's the I mean, you know the next question I gotta ask, you know? When's the launch? Okay. I have the thing being built currently, so now we're back to the North Pole. Which I think is this way for the iron we were working on. Where is it? Oh, buddy. Oy vey. Was it the South Pole? No. Right up there. All right, cool. There it is. Let's go. Exciting times. Ah, cool. How did you like you made a friend in Horse Isle 3? Did you meet them in Horse Isle 3 or did you meet them before? I sound like such a boomer. I sound like such a boomer. Friend who showed you the game. Okay, okay, okay. Makes sense. All right, so we want to make two things. We want to make conveyor belts and sorters, I think. And I think we want to add them to the logistics network, of course. If we do that... Oh, we don't have these made, though. Shit. Let's add two, then. We're going to need a second one. More iron. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's, first off, let... go that way. Oh, buddy. So, Dinks, is the plan... What do you imagine the games are that you will be streaming? Is the plan to stream Horse Isle 3? Any other plans? Definitely some Rocket League. Cool, cool, cool. Of course. Of course. That'll be the main thing for now. I love it. Let's make some iron. Beautiful. My friend kind of has many followers and potential for people to come on our Horse Isle streams. Oh, wow. Let's go. What the fuck is Horse Isle? I ask once again. Have you asked before? Dinks, you want to handle that one or should I? It's insanity is what it is. It's an open world Minecraft-like game that has a like cult following-ish. That's my vague understanding. Cult following-ish, like super big world. You have a horse, you ride around on your horse. It's a very small group of people are into it, but that number is growing a little bit, it sounds like. I need more iron. Sheep. Think says come to stream and find out. Good point. Good point. I shouldn't be giving away the trade secrets like that. My rank is volatile in Rocket League because I'm trash, but also sometimes I'm not trash, just like the stock market. Just like the stock market. Oh, wrong button. Fuck. I'm flying all over the planet. Mars says I'm a useful carry. Unlike some players that I see in some games around here. Seb, Mars is adding you in the fucking chat. Wow. He's adding you without adding you. At least at the man next time. Damn. Whew. The straight toxicity. My God. Some people, you know? I also want to stream some famous games that I've never played before, like BioShock. Yes, yes. I understand that. Understand that vibe for sure. I love it. Okay, so I need one of the machines. I'm so excited for you, Dinks. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got some sorters. Needed the sorters to be built. Getting stuck on some stuff. Why does this game have the keybinds that it has? My God. 1 F1. No, 3 F4. How does that make sense? All right. There's iron. Iron from there needs to be made, at least some of it, into gear wheels. To iron gears. And then some of it needs to be made. I need to bring in copper. Okay, my brain's gonna work here. My brain's gonna work here. 1 gear per 2 iron plates. Okay. So, I should be doing math on this, but I don't want to do math. Listen, I don't want to do math. Bring in from this side some copper. You really don't need to do math, to be honest. What do you mean? Ooh, I need to keep making sure that I add drones to these suckers. Do I have any drones to add? Okay. And then I need another one of those, which I don't have enough for. So this is what cracks me up. This is that thing we were talking about the other day, chat. So it tells me in order to make this building, I don't have enough processors and particle containers. I will need 20 particle containers, but I click on particle containers, it tells me, oh hey, you can make 42. But on the other screen, it just said you don't have 20. But I can make 42, so that's 20. I can make 21 of these. This is the one I'm lacking. Now, if I cancel the other shit, can I make more of these? Yes. Is it because I don't have enough to make both of them, and so it doesn't want to choose which one it tells me I can't make? It's probably that. I need copper, and I need maybe just copper? Copper. All right, cool. All right. Whew. Let's see here. I'm going to need this one to deliver and then one on the other end to get out of here. That'll work. If you put everything into the logistics stations, you have a completely expandable factory. Yep, that's my plan so far. What is the lore of this game? Is that a dude in a robot suit? Not only is that a dude in a robot suit, it's Bumblebee. Check it. The lore of this game is you live in a futuristic universe where the power like usage is so freaking great. People live in virtual reality basically, and so they use all of this power, and in order to get all of the power, what you have to do is go to a solar system or a part of the universe where There isn't any development. And your goal is to take bodies, satellites like this one, or planets, take the resources and use those resources to build a Dyson Sphere around a sun or suns. I don't know if you can do more than one. In order to capture the power of the sun, send it back home, so that back home in the consumer society, virtual reality that people are living in, they can have power. Yeah. And you are a you're a guy you're a bumblebee. Rad. I know, right? Yeah, surprise. That's my plan so far, is put literally everything into a logistics station. Yep. That's the plan. The math I'm doing is like here currently. When I mean everything, I mean everything. I mean you put everything from iron ore to the endless game of resources in. You don't really use any belts that aren't straight. You don't really use any belts that aren't straight. So are you saying the meta would be from here, just put iron ore into one of these, into a logistics system? Someplace else you build your factory that takes that and makes that into iron ingots. Someplace else entirely you take that and put it into iron gears. Someplace else entirely you put that into circuit boards along with copper. Okay. I'm basically doing that just differently. Is it going to piss you off if I do that differently? Resting my eyes and listening to stream? Sounds good, Strawberry. Sounds good. Try to provide a very calming... Look at the amount of copper. Just got arrived. I could definitely see... That's the solution if you want to do no math. I see. Thing says it'll piss me off if you do it surprises way. So you have to choose. Oh, shit. Not choosing between my friends. Fuck. Yeah, the comment about math I made was like... And that makes sense what you're saying. That makes sense what you're saying. The comment about math that I made is that like... Which I'm sure you understand. Is that if I have X amount of iron ingots being made in this part of the factory right now, then, and I need to make enough of it, I need to make exactly a third of it into iron gears so that I can make these... Wait, where was it? So that I can make belts at the rate that I want to make them, because it's 2 to 1. Then that will require a little bit of math. But your solution makes sense. Now I just don't want to know if I want to redo literally everything to do it that way. It feels a little bit like doing the meta. Lost, Duke, hello. It feels a little bit like just doing the meta, which is meta for a reason. Because then it's just every time you see iron ore, you make an iron ore one of these. I also definitely don't have the power. So this makes sense. This is starting to click together for me. The philosophy you just laid out would be the reason why power is your biggest constraint early on and always, instead of just always. Because if you're going to do that early on as well, then every single iron ore station like this right now is going to be literally constantly filling up with iron ore and sending it someplace. Oh, buddy. Okay, how's the vacuum cleaner? Oh, it's going okay, Lost. It's going okay. Going okay. It's the situation we're at right now is that the problem is so large that I don't know how to begin. And I just got part of the way through, a very small part of the way through a solution. And now I'm reconsidering how to do all of it. So, how are you though? How are you though? Duke, how's your day going, by the way? Good morning. To Duke, it is like Duke lives in Australia. Is it like 5 in the morning, Duke? Hold up a minute. Is it like 5 in the morning for you right now? It's currently 3 in the morning for Lost, right? Oh my god. You crazy folk. Doing all right. It's Saturday morning here at 3 a.m. Oh, buddy. Okay, so here's my question that I'm going to be thinking through for the next second or so. Delta Horologi has literally everything on it. Basically, minus silicone and titanium. I don't believe I have any... Do I have any big planets nearby that have that one? That one has literally everything on it. Okay, I have an idea now. I have an idea. Here's the new plan, chat. New plan. It's 6 a.m. I have to teach swimming lessons at 8 a.m. Oh, buddy. Oh, Duke. Oh, buddy. No, surprise. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Here's... Tell me how terrible an idea you think this is, surprise. Here's the worst of both worlds. Ouch. Fuck. Here's the worst of both worlds idea. I will definitely spoil Meg. The Icefield Gelisol Delta Horologi 3, this one right here, this planet has everything on it. This is the my goal planet. It's got literally everything. It only has a little bit of copper, but that's okay. Wait, is this the one that I'm currently getting the titanium on? Is it? So what's 4? 4's got literally everything on it. Here's my idea. On my current planet, I do what I'm doing right now, which is I build one of everything so that I know how to make one of everything. Basically, I basically work through making everything. I do it inefficiently, but that's okay. I do these where I can to help me. And I basically get an understanding of the base game. And then I take one of those planets and I like meta it out the butthole. I meta it out of my butthole. You know? I'll tell you what, in this solution, what I can do right here is just take this and request gears, because I have those someplace else. Go make a new world. Most people do end up doing that. All right, sweet. So with the world that I have currently then, I'm going to keep doing it as I'm doing it for now, and then go from there. Sweet. Worst of 2 literal worlds. We've come into the exact moment that I thought we would come into before too long in this game, which is just like, you know, we know how I play games, which is probably not super efficiently, but that's just how I do it. And okay, so with that there, oh, I didn't make those that other place. Damn. Not terribly efficiently, but I do have a lot of fun learning my own way. Okay, so I do need to make gears here. So what else does your day hold today, Duke? A swimming lesson at 8 a.m. What is that colliding with? Do a little bit of that. There's also an option to completely start over. Getting a warper and starting in another system. Don't feel like doing that. All right, so with that there, we can now build whatever we want. So here, and then add them to, got that, there we go. I teach till 11:30, then I'm free to play with the baby. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Free day, rest of the day to play with the baby. I love it. That's some vacuum cleaner you got right there. This one kind of does look like a vacuum cleaner. You can stare down into the heart of it. As seen on TV. Can't actually look straight down. There we are. Check out the vacuum cleaner on that one, you know? Alright, so I need it to be 1, 2, 3, I believe. That will be, I think I should do like 3 right there, basically. And then third one like right there. Oh! I usually play cricket on Saturdays, but I'm taking the rest of the season off for dad duties. Yo, playing cricket, no way. You might be the first cricket player I've ever met. I don't know that I know anybody who plays cricket. I don't understand the rules of cricket at all. How does cricket work? That's exactly how I feel. I don't mean to put you on the spot, it being 6 a.m. and everything, but like, whew. I do not understand cricket. I haven't really made a big effort to, so that's probably the biggest reason. But I don't understand it. What I want to make here is those. And then what I want to make here is those. I'm gonna make here is that big old paddle, no gloves. You know the one thing I do think I understand about cricket? Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, that was Dinks. This said that. Tell me if I'm wrong, Duke. Here's the thing I believe that I understand about cricket, which is I think there's a situation in cricket where, oh, that won't go there. Fuck me. Where if you catch the, like, forgive me for lack of a better term, foul ball, then the batter is out. That happens, I believe, which is the same or close to baseball. It's vaguely the same. Cricket is just like baseball, but the batter and bowler, aka pitcher, are in the middle of the field and you can hit any direction. There's no foul balls at all. Wait, oh fuck. Fuck me. I think I saw a video of a person like catching maybe I just thought that it was a foul ball. The ball went behind the batter, the batter, but it and it was caught, and so it was out. Just like it was a pop fly. Yeah? This one needs that as well. So, wait a second. I did this in the wrong order. That one goes there. There we are. This one needs iron as well. Explaining crickets to American stream. This is exactly what's happening. Exactly what's happening. The only one that needs copper is actually down here, so. And then you will need iron. It's like there. That thing that you describe happens a lot. If the fielder missed that, it would just be runs. Okay. Did you guys want to become famous, by the way? Yeah, it was a TikTok. Here's exactly what I saw. I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm just going to keep it 100. Here's what I saw. I saw a TikTok of the position that I would describe as the catcher missing like 3 in a row, 2 in a row of those. And I love explaining cricket to Americans. It's a good challenge. And people were just like, oh my God, can you believe this guy? Is basically what they were saying. And I was like, no, I cannot believe this guy. What are we not believing? And so then, this is great. He finally caught one. And it was kind of like, it seemed like kind of an amazing catch a little bit. And they were like, oh my God, that made up for it. And I was like, okay. So I think what just happened is that one of those counts as an out and the other one does not. And I think I figured it out. It's funny because the whole like catcher. Shit, what does this one need? Does this one need? It needs plain iron. Okay, it does. And this one needs plain iron as well. Okay. So fuck that. No inventory capacity currently. Alright, let's get all this figured out. Why are you getting cricket on your For You page? I have no idea, honestly. I really, really don't. Really, really could not tell you. But I am getting it on my For You page. Okay, so it turns out I left way too much room here, but that's okay. Ah, shit. Oh, buddy, my brain. Oh my God. Duke says, also, you're never forced to run if you hit it, and there's no strikes, so outs are a lot more rare. Oh. Yeah, forced to run if you hit it, and there's no strikes. So it is reliant on the, there's no strikes. That would change the dynamic of baseball quite a bit. See, Duke is driving currently. Sounds good, sounds good. Thanks for doing your service today, for explaining to the Americans in chat what the fuck's going on with cricket. Oh, buddy. All right, chuck that over there. We're gonna have that one just go a little bit farther, actually. Oh shit. I'll go a little bit farther, actually, and then this one right there. All right, that should do it. And now we need a whole shit ton of these. Core energy will fail soon. Okay. You know what I'll do then, real quick, while I'm just talking to chat, we'll go do a little bit of It would be the really most inefficient thing to do. Knew I had some energized carbon somewhere over here. Energized carbon, am I right? See, Duke, I'm not American, and even I didn't know. Americans are ignorant, but to be fair, we're, you know, we're just slightly above average ignorant, you know? Slightly above average. All right, I got 50 of these. Let's see if this is enough. Okay, but how do I get just the... There it is. Nope. Where is this country in this world map? Americans. No idea. Ryan specifically. No idea. Of all the things I wished Americans knew more about, cricket is square at the bottom of my list. That's a good point. You know, if I could click my fingers and have Americans know some piece of knowledge, how to play cricket, you're right. Bottom of that list. What is at the top of the list, though? I have a couple ideas. For my work right now, I'm drawing a model of some complicated looking ass part called a tubing hanger. It's a complicated looking ass part. So what other parts go into the ass? I do have that question. All right, so then we can chuck all three of those into this. Surprise, are you still here? Ooh, buddy. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, I would really appreciate a like on the video. And otherwise, we'll see you next time.